So I'm going to be talking about how to be a champion. As we know, ladies and gentlemen, in this world, there's victors and there's losers. So we definitely want to stay away from the losers and we want to be victors, right? We want to start learning on how to get there, right? How to be a champion. What do I need to do in order to get myself to where I want to be? What can I do to become a champion? Well, I think we must first start off where we need to understand how the brain works, So the brain works like this. Our brain really likes comfortable. It really likes easy. It likes autopilot, If you're not consciously controlling the thoughts in your head, what you're going to find out is that you're kind of letting the world take you where it wants to go. And I hate to break it to you, but the world does not want you to be successful. If you're not actually fighting for your success on a daily basis, the world is not going to carry you to the trophy, to the medal, to the first place, to the championship, to the promotion, to the sale. It's just really not. You got to go out there and you gotta hunt, right? So I say that to say this: your mind works like this. It has this thing called neural pathways. Your brain has developed neural pathways, and for those that don't really understand psychology to that level yet, neural pathways, all that really means is in your brain you have developed shortcuts that allow you to execute certain functions on autopilot, aka your habits, okay, to make it simpler. So neural pathways is basically your brain allowing your body to not have to use a lot of mental energy. It tries to conserve its mental energy, and it allows it to take the easy route. So for example, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us can relate to this, if we've ever driven on the freeway and we're just thinking, and then next thing you know, we're like already home, and then you're like, damn, what the hell? I didn't even think about turning into the street or anything like that. I was on autopilot. And that's because your brain has already developed the neural pathways on how to get from point A to point Z. So it's not really something you got to really consciously think about too much. And I mean, if you're not on mute, I need you to mute yourself, please. That's very important to me. Thank you. Your brain is a survival mechanism for the most part. It is a defense-oriented mechanism. Your body as a whole is very defense, survival based. So, for example, your body likes to store excess energy as fat in case of famine, So I'm not trying to get too much off the topic here, but just understand this. Your body has your back, right? So it has your best interests at heart. But sometimes your body doesn't know that your best interest is actually something greater than survival, right? What's better than surviving? In my opinion, thriving. Thriving is really important. So with that being said, we gotta be cautious of the fact that there's a autopilot mechanism going on, and at the same time, we gotta be fighting that every day to make sure that we're achieving our goals. If you guys know who Brian Tracy is, he's a well-known author, high top-selling author. He calls it the expediency factor. Your brain is automatically gonna go to whatever is easy for it, okay? Every single day, every hour of every day, even every minute of every day, we are fighting the expediency factor. So I wanna just start with that so you guys can understand where this is coming from. There is a little part of your brain that wants to take it easy, that wants the easy route. It wants shortcuts. And I mean, I'll tell you myself, shortcuts is not what's going to make you successful, right? We want to be victors, not losers. So the losers are the ones that allow the brain to allow the autopilot to take over their whole life. And what inevitably is going to happen is dissatisfaction with the results, right? Today, this is the G Money show. If you learn anything from G Money, you got to learn how to get results and how to execute and how to dominate, right? So step one is become conscious of the little devil on your shoulder. Okay, to paint you an analogy, there will always be a little devil and a little angel, right? And the little devil, you know, he's gonna sell you. He's a great salesperson. He's gonna be like, oh man, it's okay to, you know, eat that cheeseburger. Oh, it's okay to take it easy today. You know, you're tired. It's okay. He's a great salesperson, man. He uses C factor. He uses a forward factor. He's a closer. But also keep in mind this. You have a choice. When you're going about your day and you're listening to the little devil, you have to be conscious of him talking and choose to not listen. Because inevitably, choosing the right action, choosing the action that's going to generate the most result is inevitably going to be the reason why you achieve success. So success looks like different things for different people, right? Success looks like, you know, my first sale, you know, I'm hitting my numbers for the week. That could be success. Success could be, oh man, I'm a day of observation in this new company. I want them to hire me. I need to really impress my trainer. That could be success. Success could mean, oh, I'm a sales rep right now, but I want to get promoted to leadership. Or I'm a leader right now, I want to get to team leadership. There can be many different things for success. I'm not here to tell you what success should look like to you. I'm here to just educate you on the way the brain works and what we need to do to achieve our goals. So let's continue. Step one is become aware of it. Now that you're aware of it, who you choose to listen to is all on you. Okay? So the little devil on the shoulder, he loves to come out when things get hard. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can relate. When things get hard in your life, when things get difficult in your life, this is when he starts popping out trying to sell you. He's trying to close you on taking it easy, on taking your foot off the gas. Also, he comes out when you achieve success, believe it or not. You know, like you might think like, oh man, if I'm getting success, if I'm achieving success, I'm making a lot of money, I'm becoming successful, there's no way he's talking to me. Actually, that's when he's talking to you the most. He's actually saying, hey man, it's okay man, take a chill break. You deserve to chill. Hey man, you gotta take it easy on yourself, man. You're going too hard. Hey, you're being too disciplined, man. You deserve a beer. You deserve to, not work today. Take it easy, right? But remember this, man. The person on the shoulder that you listen to is all on you, 100%. It's not on your mom. It's not on your dad. It's not on me. It's not on Stefan or Andy, on your brother and your sister. It's on nobody. It's only your decision. So the little devil on the shoulder is always going to be telling you, hey man, it's okay. You have this excuse. He's going to try to sell you on making excuses. He loves excuses. And the reason why is because he really wants the worst for you. He doesn't want you to achieve your goals. G-Money wants you to achieve your goals. So I'm trying to enlighten you on becoming aware that this is actually a thing. Now that we know that it's a thing, we next now have to understand we have a choice. Okay? Throughout our day, we have different activities, different agendas, different things that we must do. There's things that are hard and necessary, and there's things that are easy but meaningless. And the easy but meaningless tends to be fun. It tends to be, kind of a fun activity. And I'll list a list of them right now so you could get a better understanding. Easy but meaningless activities include going on Instagram. That's easy but meaningless. Taking an hour lunch when you're out there in the field. Easy but meaningless. What else? Hitting the snooze button. Easy but meaningless. Right? Like you're literally, like if we think about it, time is the most precious asset known to humankind. You talk to an old person, you talk to an old billionaire, they have all the money in the freaking world. You ask them what they want. They don't want more money. They want more time. They know that their time is running out. You only really start to realize time is really important as an asset once you observe you're running out of time, whether that's death or you're getting old, right? So we should focus more on the hard but necessary activities that generate the production, the results, right? I mean, this is what we're here for, is that not? We're here to provide, to be cornerstones for our families, for our team. So we got to make sure that we're choosing the hard but necessary. And I know some of you guys are not liking my message today. It's gonna, this is one of those messages where it's like calling out the bullshit. And it's true, man. Some of you guys are filled with excuses. Some of you guys are not. Some of you guys are kicking ass out there and you're generating results. I know Derek says, I'm loving this message, G. And the reason why is because he's full of hard but necessary activities. He's making sure that he's hitting the field on time. He's not wasting time eating an hour lunch. He's out there grinding. His last check was over $2,000. This is because of hard but necessary action. If you like easy and meaningless, I'm sorry to tell you this, man, but you're going to be a freaking failure. You're going to be a loser, right? My job here today is to get you out of that loser mindset. Some of you guys are there, but that's not the end of the world, Some of you guys are there right now, and you're like, damn, bro, this guy's calling out my bullshit. He's right. And I know I'm right, man. I'm freaking balling out, and there's a reason why. Success leaves clues. The reason why people are successful, the reason why Andy is a freaking millionaire and he's successful is because he chose the hard but necessary activities. The reason why Stefan is sitting at the spot where he's at, balling out, making a lot of money, is because he chose the hard but necessary, right? I saw Stefan, a couple years ago. The guy looked chunky. He's been putting in the work ever since. Now I saw him last Saturday. I was like, bro, let me feel the six pack. The dude's freaking shredded. And the reason why is because he chose the hard but necessary activities. Every morning, he's hitting me up, sending me pictures of him working out or whatever in the morning at freaking like 5 a.m. The guy's freaking nuts, right? But hard but necessary. And that's how you generate the freaking results. You can make excuses or you can make results, but you cannot make both. You want to be a loser or you want to be a victor? So it really comes down to your daily decisions, okay? Somebody said he's built different. Yes, both literally and also figuratively. One, he's built different because now he's jacked and he's ripped, right? But two, figuratively, because mentally the guy is here. The guy is here. That's why when he's talking, we should be listening. When I'm talking, we should be listening. When people that have these things that you freaking want, you got to be listening. You got to be taking notes. You got to be figuring out, how can I execute on this today? How can I run with this information? How can I use this information and really make myself more valuable as a human being, right? All right, let's continue. So how can we start shifting our focus from the easy but meaningless into the hard but necessary? I was really trying to put some thought into it because nobody likes it, man. Nobody likes the disciplined life. That's why it's called discipline. That's why it's hard. Nobody likes it. I don't like it. This morning, the freaking alarm clock went off. And you know what? My body was tired. I went to sleep at freaking 1 a.m. last night. I woke up at 7. My body was like, the little devil was like, Gio, hit snooze. Hit snooze. Go back to bed and cuddle your girlfriend. You want to. You still got an hour. So what did I do? I chose the hard but necessary. I literally told myself, like, the little devil's talking to me right now. And I chose not to listen to him. So you know what I did instead? I hopped on the stock market. I looked at my portfolio. Some of my call options were booming. I made like 3 G's. I capitalized. I'm already up $5,000 before hopping onto this call. But the reason why is because I chose hard but necessary action. Now, some of you guys might be like, damn, $5,000 in a day? I can never relate. And the reason why is because you're choosing easy but meaningless activities. Are you researching on your spare time? Are you studying? Or Or are you freaking wasting all your time on meaningless activities? Somebody said GameStop. Yes, GameStop. That is one of the plays that I put in. Yes, I made 5 G's on that play today. But hard but necessary, baby. Now,
let's go. Woo.
That's right. How can we start shifting our focus on the hard but necessary? Now, I put some thought into this, and the really underlying value behind it is we as decision makers of our body, of our action, we have to start valuing the hard but necessary. Like, we have to have literally a paradigm shift. So I'll give you an example. Me, myself, and I'm gonna be just transparent with you. I think I have an alcohol problem where like alcohol is like something that has like a vice around me, right? But recently I had a paradigm shift like this weekend where like now, because I have a goal in mind and a specific deadline, I want to have a ripped ass 6-pack by June. So I could be like Stefan and I could compete with Andy's 6-pack. So because I shifted my paradigm and I set a goal with a specific time and it's measurable, now my paradigm inside my brain shifted. And for those that don't know what the word paradigm means, it just basically means the way you view the world, right? Instead of looking at alcohol now as a fun, lovely, exciting, awesome thing. And I mean, if you like alcohol, don't get me wrong, I love it too. I'm not knocking on you, I'm just being real with you, okay? If you like modelitos, I'm not here to judge. I'm here to just help you guys execute, okay? So now I'm starting to look at it as something that's gonna hurt me on my goals. Now, because of that, now I'm putting more value on the fact that I'm able to decline drinking. That's a paradigm shift. So whatever the hard but necessary activities you're going through that you don't want to do, you just got to figure out how to shift your paradigm into starting to value those activities. That's how you're going to be able to consistently take the hard but necessary actions, and that is going to be how you're going to generate the results, okay? They say it takes 21 days to make a habit, and that's probably true. All you got to do is stay consistent for 21 days, right? Just consistently, 21 days. Think of it like that. Instead of looking at it as such a big, grand goal of hitting partnership, you know, and putting so much freaking pressure on yourself, focus on your daily activities. What can you do every single day to make sure that your everyday actions are aligning to your freaking goals in the future? That is what's going to get you there. Focusing your everyday activities to make sure that they're congruent with the goals you set out in the distance, that is going to be the reason why you achieve success. So if you guys see me in June and I'm freaking shredded, just remember, I gave you guys this speech on March 10th, 2021, and you know, I'm giving you guys my game. You know, I'm where I'm at for a reason, and I'm going where I'm going for a reason. So the habits form your destiny, whether you're conscious of it or not. I'm just here to enlighten you on what to do, on what's hurting you and what's helping you, okay? Now, these are habits that you should be forming, okay? Putting in effort every day, that's a habit. Winning the day, that's a habit. How does that look like? It looks different for different people. For some people, winning the day might just be waking up and not killing yourself. That might be a freaking win, right? For some other people, winning might be like waking up and leaving their freaking house on time to hit the field. That's a win. But if you win every day, you cannot fail to be successful. But also, the opposite is true. If you quit, if you're a quitter, if you're one of those people that likes to quit, that is going to shape your destiny also. That's going to implant subconscious thoughts in your mind that quitting is an option. And if you are a quitter, I promise you this, you're never going to be successful. Now, let's see where I'm at. So you choose where your future looks like. You choose where you're going to go, and you choose it with your daily actions, ladies and gentlemen. And you can choose success, baby. So let's do that. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you.